Alyssa Rudd of San Ramon Valley Wolves, 51-44 over Carondelet. Third victory in 4 matchups this year, but obviously it couldn't have been a more cleansing feeling for you and your teammates. Probably a food for the soul moment tonight after Saturday. 13 points and 12 rebounds for you. Presley Uchikura playing like an absolute
Thank you.
monster out there. Just so what are your emotions about how special tonight is?
I mean, it feels great, it's always like right now it's just like one more game, one more practice. It's just what you're fighting for every day. And for us to be able to keep playing and beat the team we just lost to by 1 point, heartbreaking loss on Saturday, but we just had to get back at it. And like when we found out we were playing them today, it was like such a relief. We were so excited because we were so mad. Like we were just mad, and it's just one of those things where it's like you just want to get your get back, and we did. So.
I mean, the larger sample size of 4 games and 128 minutes says that you are clearly the better team. Beat them by double figures both times before Saturday. So I'm sure that the coaching staff really didn't have to, give the great motivational speech. I'm sure it was, in the pit of your stomach ever since the final horn went off on Saturday. But just how important was it in terms of like gap defense and really closing down a penetration for them, and then also when they made that 9-0 run to start the fourth quarter, the fact that you never let them get the lead and you responded, like how big were those factors in what we saw as the final outcome?
Yeah, I mean, our biggest thing was we worked on a lot of things, our switches on defense, how we were going to cover certain things. There was one play that killed us in the game on Saturday that we worked so many hours on that, like this week, since the time we had from Saturday to today, that we really worked on that play. I think we also just, on Saturday, it was more of like we kind of beat ourselves in the fact that we were making shots, we were kind of getting down ourselves, our body language was off, and that's something that we had to fix mentally. I think our mentality was the biggest thing in this game. It was like either we let Saturday's game bring us down, or we
because you never want to see it beat you twice.
Exactly, and it's like we were hungry. Like I had people ask me, they're like, "Are you excited for tonight?" And I was like, "Yeah, but I'm more mad. I'm just like I just wanted to get back." So
most definitely. Having the blessing of watching you ladies, play against so many of the best teams in the United States and Arizona. And as I said to Presley and I said to Hanya and your coach, you and Mitty were on adjacent courts a lot, but kind of like almost circling one another. And you knew in your heart, just your team is great, their team is great. We're going to see them, whether it's going to be in the regional semis, the regional final, like we're going to see them. Like, and obviously, I don't need to say out loud what the last time that Mitty and San Ramon Valley played in the Open Division state playoffs. So obviously, I know your coach wants it. I know you ladies want it. How meaningful and how powerful is this opportunity on Saturday?
I mean, they're one of the top teams in the nation. It's always like such a blessing to be able to play a team like that. Like great coach, amazing players. And you just want to win, right? Like you're the underdogs, we're the underdogs. Everyone will expect me to win, but our whole thing here is just to prove everyone wrong. Realize that one game doesn't define us, and that we're just going to keep fighting.
Awesome. We certainly did tonight, especially when it got to 38-37. Alyssa Rudd and the San Ramon Valley Wolves answered the call, beat Carondelet for the 3rd time in 4 meetings this year, and moves on to the Open regional semifinals. Alyssa, fantastic effort. Congrats.
Thank you.